All right, welcome back to Daytime Tri-Cities. You know, it feels like old home week here today because it's August and I'm talking to Ben Trout. In the past, we've been talking about racing, but today we're racing to raise some money for the Crumley House.
That's exactly right, Mac, and we thank you for being down here.
Absolutely.
We thank Daytime Tri-Cities. It's a big day for us because it's our mission to raise some money today for a very worthwhile cause.
And let's talk about how we got to this point, because we mentioned it a little bit with Gwen earlier, but you know, the COVID-19 pandemic has had far-reaching implications, and it really has hit you all hard here at the Crumley House.
It has. It's impacted our nation, obviously, and as we hear, you know, throughout the Tri-Cities, so many nonprofit organizations are struggling with the ability to raise funds. Right. You know, and we're not unlike any one of those, and we lost what would be our major fundraiser of the year, which was our popular Polynesian beach party. We would have like...
We talk about it every year.
Yeah, like 800,000 people there, just having a great time bidding on items. And then our Jogging for the Noggin 5K race. And when you put those two things together, it could be anywhere from $150,000 to $175,000. That puts us kind of, you know, in the hole, to be, you know, so to speak. So we're trying our best to come up with different ideas, and we have some great individuals, some great employees here, some wonderful board members, some wonderful sponsors that came together, joined on board to help us develop Crumley House Donation Day, which is up and running right now.
Right now. Just go to crumleyhouse.com. We're going to mention that website all throughout the show because it's so vitally important. Folks, go there. Look at those amazing things, and we're going to talk more about the things that are up for bid and up for auction in just a little bit. But, Ben, when you look at everything that's on that list, let's talk about where all that stuff came from, because the community has really stepped it up for the Crumley House.
This is the cool thing, Chris, is that I'm not a big cliche guy.
Right.
You know, we've all heard it. It's a win-win for everybody.
Right.
Well, this is a win-win-win.
Right.
Because what's happened is we've solicited our local businesses, okay? So many of the small businesses that may need exposure during this pandemic time, they may need to get their products out there during this pandemic time. They have given us donations for us to place online for auction, and then people can bid on those, and you know, they can, you know, make that contribution. And so whoever wins the auction or gets the product, it's a win for them.
Right.
The company that made the donation, it's a win for them, and it's a win for our members here at the Crumley House, because all of the proceeds come to benefit the services that we provide here.
And y'all are a one-of-a-kind location in the state of Tennessee. Crumley House is kind of a one-of-a-kind kind of place. And a lot of your funding comes from those donations. And even though people are making donations to the auction and everything, like Miss June did this morning, people can make a cash or a donation, just straight up make a donation.
Yeah, so a lot of times people may not want to bid on an auction item or whatever.
Right.
Hey, we're not bashful, Chris. No, you can.
We're not being bashful at all.
We're not being bashful at all today. Yeah. You can go to crumleyhouse.com. There's a big red button right there on the top of the page. You can click the Donate Now button. But even, Chris, if you don't want to go online and put that information in there, hey, the web address or the physical address that we have is right there on the website. Just write out that little check. Say, I would like to make this donation to the Crumley House to help those that have suffered and have survived a traumatic brain injury.
And the Crumley House has such a great reputation. They have built that up over the years, and folks know exactly what's going on here and the great work that's being done here.
It does, and that's a credit to Miss June Barrett, our founder, who started everything. And then, of course, you know, since 1992, over the years, everything that this place has been able to do and to grow. Right. Just the growth. I think Gwen mentioned it earlier in your show today. You know, where we were in downtown Johnson City, but to come down here in beautiful, scenic Limestone, Tennessee, just a short drive from Johnson City, and a short drive from Greenville, to see us have a swimming pool. Right. To see us have a garden outside, and just the facilities and the patios and stuff that we have, 2 cottages, you know, for living, you know, for our residents that are here with us 365. It's just a wonderful situation, and just a great setting for the services that we provide, and it helps in the rehabilitation process.
All right. Ben, we appreciate you, buddy.
We appreciate you, Chris.
Absolutely. Folks, we can't encourage you enough to go to crumleyhouse.com right now. make a donation, bid on something, because there's wonderful things on there. We're going to tell you some more about that coming up in just a few minutes as Daytime Tri-Cities keeps rolling along live from the Crumley House.
Are you